The Boston Celtics just delivered a masterclass in basketball, dismantling the Milwaukee Bucks with authority. What unfolded was not just a game, it was a statement. Jason Tatum, ever the maestro, fell just one assist shy of a triple-double, while Jaylen Brown dazzled with his offensive prowess. The final score? A resounding 133-101 win for the Celtics. From the opening tip, it was clear this game was going to be a showcase for Boston's offensive firepower. They jumped out to a staggering 22-6 lead, driven by Tatum, Nemias Quetta, and a fluid ball movement that left the Bucks scrambling. With 43 points in the first quarter alone, the Celtics assisted on 12 of their 15 baskets. Quetta emerged as a key contributor, scoring 13 points, grabbing 5 boards, and blocking 3 shots. The Celtics took a commanding 17-point lead into the second quarter, setting the tone for what would be a dominating performance. As the second quarter unfolded, Peyton Pritchard took the reins of the offense. His ability to create plays allowed Jaylen Brown to join the scoring parade. Tatum continued to distribute the ball, and by halftime, the lead had swelled to 20. Pritchard and Brown combined for 21 of Boston's 29 second-quarter points, even as Milwaukee attempted to mount a defense that included 4 block shots. It was a relentless display from Boston, indicative of their deep roster and impressive depth. The third quarter began with the Celtics maintaining their momentum, opening the period with a 15-4 run that extended their lead to a staggering 31 points. Tatum and Brown were in sync once again, combining for 22 of Boston's 30 third-quarter points. The duo's chemistry was palpable, and they showcased their skill set with seamless execution. The Celtics never looked back, proving their dominance and sending a message across the league. The first quarter was particularly striking. Boston's offensive execution was a thing of beauty. Both Tatum and Brown exhibited exceptional vision, often finding Quetta in prime scoring positions. Sam Hauser also made his mark, hitting all 3 of his shots in that explosive opener. The Celtics' offense has been operating at a level that suggests they are not just contenders, but potential champions. Tatum's development this season is nothing short of extraordinary. His ability to see the floor, make pinpoint passes off the dribble, and attack the rim with confidence is redefining expectations. It feels surreal to witness him play at such a high level at this stage of his career. His 16 points may not fully encapsulate his impact on the game, but his shooting efficiency, 7-12 from the field, including tough, contested shots, speaks volumes. In fact, he earned an A+ for his performance. 23 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals. And let's talk about that one incredible pass he made. Imagine if Brown had connected with it. It could have been an all-time highlight, but even without it, Tatum still left fans awestruck. His defense, arguably even more impressive than his offensive capabilities, showcases his commitment to the game. While many players might take a step back during recovery, Tatum is relentless. Jaylen Brown also deserves high praise, earning an A+ for his 26 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. His offensive style often resembles a choreographed dance, weaving through defenders with grace and agility. His ability to pivot, spin, and maneuver past defenders is mesmerizing. He is not just a scorer, he is a showman, and his performances bring excitement back to the Garden. Nemias Quetta's rise is equally commendable, earning an A for his contributions, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 blocks. His growth this season has been remarkable, and it begs the question, why isn't there a louder campaign for him for the Most Improved Player award? His timing and understanding of the game have elevated him significantly, making him an invaluable asset for the Celtics. Sam Hauser, with 13 points and 6 rebounds, is starting to find his rhythm. After a hot start reminiscent of his performance against Miami, he has become a crucial spacer on the floor. His ability to draw defenders and create opportunities for his teammates adds another layer to the Celtics' offensive strategy, especially with Tatum back in the lineup. Peyton Pritchard, with 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists, continues to impress. His small stature belies his toughness. He navigates the paint like few others can, seemingly absorbing contact to get his shot off. He is a bulldog on the court, and his fearless play style is infectious. Derek White quietly had a solid night, contributing 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists, even though some of his scoring came in garbage time. It's noteworthy that he is finding his shooting touch just when the Celtics need it most, going 5-9 from beyond the arc. Baylor Shireman had a more subdued outing, but even with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal in nearly 23 minutes, he provided valuable minutes off the bench. As we digest this remarkable victory, it's clear that the Celtics are firing on all cylinders. They are not just winning. They're doing so with flair and authority. The question now is, how do they maintain this momentum moving forward? How do they ensure that these performances become the norm rather than the exception? That will be the challenge for this talented group as they look to solidify their status as true contenders in the league. And as we transition to our next segment, the excitement surrounding the Celtics continues to build. What will come next for this electrifying team? Jaylen Brown is not just having a good season. He's having an All-NBA season, and it's time to acknowledge the magnitude of what that means for the Boston Celtics. Averaging 28.8 points, 7 rebounds, and 5.3 assists, all career highs, Brown is on the cusp of breaking the 2,000-point barrier for the first time in his career. He has emerged as the go-to option on a Celtics team that has unexpectedly reached 51 wins and is just a few games away from clinching the second seed in the Eastern Conference. The question now is not if he'll make the All-NBA team, but rather whether it will be the first, second, or third team. And now, with some critical injury updates from around the league, the debate has become even more interesting. The injury to Timberwolves superstar Anthony Edwards, who will miss his team's game in Detroit due to a knee injury and illness, means he won't meet the 65-game requirement for postseason awards. Similarly, Pistons MVP candidate Cade Cunningham has suffered a collapsed lung and will be out for another week, also disqualifying him from contention. These developments have effectively cleared the path for Brown to secure his place among the elite. As it stands, 4 players appear to be locks for the first team: Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, and Victor Wembanyama. But the 65-game rule, which aims to mitigate load management, is creating a ripple effect throughout the league. Jokic and Wembanyama have both played 61 games, and with the end of the regular season approaching, they need to suit up in the majority of their remaining games. Doncic, on the other hand, is facing a hamstring strain that may sideline him for the rest of the season, putting his qualification in jeopardy. Gilgeous-Alexander has played 64 games and only needs 1 more to officially qualify. Brown finds himself in a tier alongside Edwards, Cunningham, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, and Kawhi Leonard. An impressive group, but where he stands among them is subjective. Boston fans know how vital Brown has been this season, yet certain advanced metrics tell a different story, inviting scrutiny. The 65-game rule has ignited discussions about fairness in the awarding process. While it was intended to curb load management, the fallout has revealed inconsistencies that many are beginning to question. Even NBA Commissioner Adam Silver acknowledges the effectiveness of the rule, stating, "I generally think it's worked. You see them on the floor now." However, as Brown points out, the rule seems to shift when players are on the brink of disqualification. He suggested that the threshold could be adjusted to 62 or even 60 games and expressed a willingness for players to revisit these discussions with the league after the season. This is not just about statistics, it's about the recognition that comes with them. In a worst-case scenario where all 3 of the lock candidates miss out on the 65-game rule, the third team would be filled with intriguing names, and one of them could become emblematic of the need for a rule change. But right now, Brown stands to benefit from these developments, positioning himself for what could be his first ever All-NBA first-team selection. Ultimately, while the All-NBA accolades might seem like just a matter of bragging rights, they hold significant weight in the landscape of the NBA. For Brown, who has already secured his Supermax contract, the importance of the All-NBA nod transcends mere recognition. It's about legacy. When the Hall of Fame comes calling, it won't matter whether he was recognized as a first, second, or third-team player. What matters is the count of how many times he made the All-NBA list. As unfortunate as the injuries around the league are, they have positioned Brown closer to cementing his status among the NBA's elite. For Boston Celtics fans, this is not just a moment to celebrate Brown's individual success. It's a testament to the strength of the team and what they can achieve together. The Celtics are a force to be reckoned with, and with Brown leading the charge, the future looks bright. If you're a diehard Celtics fan, Now is the time to reflect on this season's journey and what it could mean for the playoffs. What do you think about Brown's chances of making the All-NBA first team? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on your beloved Boston Celtics.